presidential candidate Ben Carson is out front in the polls and under fire tonight. Some are questioning his stories about his past. KRDO News Channel 13's EricFink is asking how this might affect the race moving forward.
As he continues to rise in the polls, Ben Carson now coming under scrutiny for statements he made about his violent nature as a boy, including one incident where Carson recalls thrusting a knife into the stomach of a friend.
I had a large camping knife, and I tried to stab him in the abdomen. And fortunately, under his clothing, he had on a large metal belt buckle. And the knife blade struck with such force that it broke.
But CNN is now calling into question the authenticity of that story. Carson, in turn, blames the media for lying.
I think it's pathetic. And basically, what the media does is they try to get you distracted with all of this stuff so that you don't talk about the things that are important.
Jim Gilbreth, a Carson supporter, says these claims won't hold up.
When we're talking about history, this is like 50, 60 years ago. So it really feels like this is just another opportunity to take down a front runner. You know, I can't see any merit to this.
But political science professor Bob Levy thinks this can come back to haunt Carson.
Inventing your resume is a very bad thing for a presidential candidate to do. It speaks to the candidate's character. Voters want to believe they're voting for someone who's honest. So pretending that in the past you did things which you actually didn't do can really hurt a presidential candidacy.
Carson's chief rival at the moment for the Republican nomination going after him on Twitter for what Donald Trump calls stretching the truth.
Ben Carson is a complete and total loser.
Gilbreth still backs his guy.
He's a man of integrity, and he cares passionately about the American people, uniting America, healing America.
The question now is whether Carson's past will prove too much of a stain in his hopes for a presidential future. EricFink, KRDO, News Channel 13.
And the magazine Politico reported Carson fabricated a story about being accepted and getting an offer for a full-ride scholarship to West Point. The Carson campaign calls the article false.
And we're